Good morning, earthquake fans, enthusiasts, chasers, preppers, and earthquake scaredy cats. It is now 12:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Monday, October 21st, 2019. And let's briefly discuss some earthquake activity greater than 7 magnitude that I think is going to be on the way. There have only been 2 earthquakes larger than a 7 magnitude since July worldwide, according to the USGS and the EMSC, which is the European Mediterranean Seismological Center, of which their map I am using right here. Now, this struck a few hours ago in Vanuatu, magnitude 6.4, 237 kilometers deep, and I'm looking for this Solomon Islands region right in here to get struck with about a 6.9 to maybe our first 7 since July on a global scale. I think this area is prime to be hit. And of course, it may travel down towards Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, go back up into the Philippines because they've been hit lately, right over here. Japan, but I think that's further out. I think the most immediate hit over the next 3 days, 72 hours, is going to be right in here in the Solomon Islands, maybe a little bit of Papua New Guinea as well. That's where I'm looking for. Of course, it can go a little further north, can go further east. I think that's coming. And of course, Californians are well aware of the 7.1 that occurred in Ridgecrest on July 5th, at least West Coast time. That followed the 6.5 that hit the day before on July 4th, of course, West Coast time. Most folks are well aware of those events. And then on July 14th, 8 days later, a 7.3 magnitude hit in Indonesia. So in 8 days, 2 magnitude 7s or greater hit. And now it's October 21st, and we're supposed to believe a 98-day drought, roughly 98-day drought, is going to last for all year. Well, I think the signs are about to change because within the last few hours, Vanuatu was struck with a rather strong 6.4. That was 226 kilometers deep. This is going to spark more action along the Ring of Fire, and there will likely be a 7 magnitude or greater that is sparked off by this event. If not, it will most certainly spark off a group of similar size 6 magnitude level earthquakes between now and the next, I think, 7 to 10 days. They will begin to spread towards Papua New Guinea, Indonesia, and the Philippines, which has been a very recent earthquake hotspot. Personally, I am looking for the Solomon Islands, I should say. I didn't say the Solomon Islands, but I'm looking for the Solomon Islands to Papua New Guinea. I think that that's the next large earthquake, if not the exact same spot that was just hit in Vanuatu with the 6.4. But I do think that that region is primed for a 6.9, maybe 7. But I do see those 7s coming on the horizon over the next 7 to 10 days. At least one. Got to get one on the globe somewhere. Okay? So far this year, there has been only 8 earthquakes worldwide greater than a 7 magnitude. So far, this is definitely a down year by Mother Nature's standards, at least so far. Global average number of earthquakes greater than 7 magnitude has averaged roughly about 15.5 per year since 2000. And the reason I'm expecting an uptick is because we're due somewhere on Earth. It's been quiet for months globally. So not only are we in an earthquake drought globally, but within 7 days, we're due for a new moon. And what this means is that the Earth's tectonic plates will be pushed, pulled, tugged, just like our ocean tides, as the moon will pass between the Earth and the sun. Mercury's gravitational pull will be a bit closer as well. Uranus will be on the opposite side of the sun, and it will be squeezing the Earth and the moon, And as a result, I'm suggesting the 27th through the end of the month, through the end of October, is going to be the week giving the strongest opportunity of a 7 magnitude event that we haven't seen it in a little while. Gravitational pull, planetary alignments, they matter. They'll contribute to the probability of earthquakes. So let's keep watch and see what the rest of October brings. It will be, at least here in my California time, the 28th, very, very early in the morning, we're expecting the new moon. So that's the prime target. But of course, I'm going to go with a couple days. You got to give it some time. So keep an eye out on that. And we'll watch to see what the rest of the month brings. And as usual, don't be scared. Be prepared. Enjoy life. Earthquakes are completely normal. Respect Mother Nature in all of its variety, be it physical, spiritual, land, animal, plants, people. We all have a limited time here, so appreciate what we were given. And that's my reminder for us to stay appreciative, which is always easier said than done. Oh, and speaking of being appreciative, I must give a shout out and tip my cap to scientists who work together from UCLA and Japan. And they analyzed 2,000 earthquakes. And they concluded that, quote, tidal forces speed up or slow down the timing of earthquakes on faults that are about to rupture because of other stresses. And this study was led by author Elizabeth Cochran of UCLA. And this study has been peer-reviewed numerous times since it was published in 2002's Science Journal. So they lead, I follow, and I'm looking for some confirmation within the next 7 to 10 days. So let's go get that 7 magnitude quake somewhere on planet Earth. Hopefully, it doesn't happen, of course, on land. That way we don't have to worry about any buildings. We don't have to worry about people getting hurt or even worse. Hopefully it happens in some benign area that doesn't matter to anybody because it's in the middle of the ocean somewhere. But hey, you got to call the shots, and I think the 7 magnitudes are right around the corner. It's been too long. It's been 3 months. So they're coming. And so let's go get that 7 magnitude. Let's be on the lookout for that. And I guess I'll just sign off for now. And you have a great day.